Manetsi nenayo kuenda kuma Nigeria. Murikuita mbiri mkurumbira. Okunzi Zimbabwean women. Okay, so the worst part about it is mukuramba varume vamakabva nawo kuZimbabwe. On serious. No, that's honest. Ndikuedza kuva honest. Muri kudropa varume vamakabva nawo Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Mochiti takarasima. Nema Nigerians. Mochiti takarasima.
Okay.
Nema mostly Nigerians. Ndakangora mana kangoti ndakatsika.
Makarasima shorevi.
Takarasima. Oh, takarasima is rekandira mena kangotsitsa.
Shona?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I was muzamajinzi akati takarasima.
No, I wouldn't know.
Murukuti takarasima.
Okay.
Nema Nigerians. And amuna way yekuzvidefenda. And now well, it has been said over and over again. It has been there on social media as well. Kuti muruku abuse.
Aiwa, but ngatimbotsanga ipanya yema Nigerians. Let's not lie. Murumu woku Nigeria koya panapa kuti my woman. Unonzwa kuti ndiri woman zvesho. Woku Zimbabwe ndakangokudza kuti wangu.
Oh, chandoda kuti ukwane kiki. Because kana usina. Okay, you for because you
I haven't dated a Nigerian before, but still. The way they appease their women, the way they praise their women is different from Zimbabweans. Again, murukuti tuko abuse, but let's look into it. We are here in the UK. Tukuma countries ekuti vanhu vari kushanda. Magenda roles atochinja kunoko, guys. Like, let's be honest. I can't come back from a shift and then you end up making me want to prepare a whole meal whilst you were home the whole day. I expect you as a man as well. I
feel like we have once had a conversation like this.
Okay.
Kiki. Have we ever recorded a conversation like this? Is it how?
No, we haven't. We haven't, but you're always trying to pick up that conversation. And I don't like that conversation. We've spoken about it.
My mind is telling that we have a video where you said the same things. If it is my gender roles at Ochinja, I don't know.
Oh, maybe we did.
So
we talk about a lot
you
of
mean
things.
to say gender roles have just changed because we have moved to the UK?
No, we can't say gender roles have just shifted a little bit, right? Because we have moved to the UK. Like I said, Turkushanda. Right, people. One is working during the day, the other one is working in the evening, and most of the time, varume ndo vanogachanda maybe you cannot my night jobs, my night jobs, and then vakadzi ndo vanoshanda my day jobs. Saka vari kuya kumba anongwana munhu akangorara oti ndiwe mukadzi ndiwe unobika ndiwe chachaira apa iwe wabva nokugeza vanhu the whole day. It's not easy. The back is strained.
If you are so true that we've never spoken about this issue, then let me welcome the audience. It is Kiki and Comic in Converse, and we are in conversation. We are your diaspora voice. We are their voices.
We are pretty much their voices because we are going to talk about the unspoken conversations.
And we said it. And we remember that we said it.
Yeah.
Twitter
because it's like the elephant in the room. Pini.
Ndizozo.
I got it right.
You I got it right.
No, that's Shona, but
so I have a worry about how many marriages are breaking. My marriages are going to break.
All right.
As people set foot in the United Kingdom. Well, there are so many spirits that run this country. But I don't care.
Oh, but
it's not true.
All right. Anyways,
it's not true. It's okay. So what they're trying to curb is let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's go back to the conversation
about our people that have arrived in the United Kingdom.
All right.
And they were a good couple back in Zim. Very good couple. They've got their 2 children. They've got their 3 children.
Yeah.
They step into the United Kingdom. Number one, kurikuita inonzi hanzi madzimai ekuAfrica ari kurohwa nenonzi culture shock.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a thing called culture shock? Shock?
Yeah, I know it. I've heard of it.
Have you been hit by culture shock?
Sort of, in a way. I mean, you always be hit by culture shock when you move into a different environment, right?
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So urikutenda kuti madzimai ekumusha paari kuya kuno, what are these things that you guys are doing? Zvanga musingaito Zimbabwe.
I was overworking number one.
That's not culture shock.
I know what I told. Okay, give me, and I'm trying to understand where before I speak for these women.
Number one, you've changed your dressing.
All right. Besides being in the UK, like, I mean, there's a certain dressing that is sort of like the societal, the standards in Zimbabwe, right? Where women are known.
But we are not in Zimbabwe. So, culture shock. Would you say that's culture shock?
But how many women actually not dressing differently once they come here? In the same bracket here.
Okay.
What other culture shock are you talking about?
Tattoos. You were not a tattoo. You're not a tattoo person. Then all of a sudden, you've got the whole whatever. I don't know.
It's just a few individuals that are narrating the whole bracket. But let's go back. Chatinoona tsoza chikunya nyochinja andika inyaya dzemudzimba mukati umo andika zvokuti mukadzi anouya achiti ndini COS. Ndati ndini COS panapa, you know, and
I don't want to believe that kuneva kadzi vari kutodaro.
Because you know on TikTok there's actually this guy.
Kiki, please, can you confirm? Are you speculating or you're so sure that kuneva kadzi vari kudza varume kuti ndini COS?
No, men are being threatened every day. You know, I've had, I don't know, maybe it's just a thing that I have because I'm a very social person. I have conversations where men will be like, it's so saddening.
Okay, if you are Kiki's friend, please, we're not talking about you. We have not discussed
we're not talking
anything to do.
My discussions are Zimbabweans.
We're conversing.
Yeah, Kiki. Exactly.
Kiki, I will ask you again. Do you think there are certain Zimbabwean men that are being threatened by their women?
Zvinonzwika unongotonzwa vamwe vachitotaura in the same community kuti pari kubatwa vanhu rafu varume vari kubatwa rafu izvozvo zviri kuitika yeska
inini mukadzi wangu anga ndibate rafu hawo kufunga kwakwe kuti comic
okay to some vanenge vachithreatena kuti ndiri kubvisa paCOS, right? Kune vakadzi vari kutake advantage of how men probably treated them kuZimbabwe because back home they are the breadwinners. Vauya kuno kuyo ndiwo achibata chimuti andika zvachinja voda kuchiradza masimba.
We never recorded a video when you talk about it. All right. So, wa breadwinner.
All right.
Wa breadwinner. What are you doing now?
Ndo baba musha. Alpha female. Yeah, yatwanye alpha female guy. Yatwanye kuchiradza masimba. But then again, you know, there are also varume vasiri kuthreatenwa nenyaya dzemaCOS, right? Pana varume vari so stagnant zvokuti they don't want to understand the shift in the working patterns kunoko. Nokungo understand kuti ndiro chaiyo ngatingosuka. And you know, there are also stuff like marital rights. Munhu ari kubva kushift ari kuuya akaneta onzi pane marital rights that are there. It's there in the scripture, it's there in the law. You just have to have marital rights to certain things. But munhu anenge achibva akaneta varume havasi kunzwisisa, you know, all these things, and then at the same time umwe ari kuenda you know, it's just a very diverse topic and a very controversial topic. But bear in mind, we are just saying.
So if because today I'm not gonna say anything. I'm worried. I'm broken right now that there are so many brothers out there who have been.
But do you think a vast majority of these men that have come here are actually depressed, and they would want to go back home? Would you want to go back home?
Okay, before we talk about me going back home, if there's so many brothers out there who are here, because I understand the point here, kuti munhu aite COS. There are two people who work together. Remember, my price is a COS kuti aita mari.
Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. Yeah.
So it surely means kuti vakashanda.
Yeah.
I've heard this statement. That's why I've heard that statement. One of my friends, I will mention you, my friend. But one of my friends said,
oh yeah, that's also true. We should also accept a bracket of women that are sort of like revenging how men treated them. And things are not going on well.
Okay, so now mazo separator. Uyaita zvake. Are you finding the joy? Are you finding the things that you were you are really fighting for?
Comic, I would just want to say, like, you are within having all these fights, right? I would speak as an individual who's not married, right?
Yeah.
Winter yakutoshika foot, you see.
And you are struggling for you, Kiki.
No, panepa unotototidenda wana wandogara naye, yes, right? Kurorwa ogara wosetlawe and all those things, right? But again, when you have a partner that you can go back home to, be grateful, because kunogoga life I told you really one. I don't go did one. And at the same time, it's very difficult because
can you speak to the camera?
You know, it's a very interesting thing once you cross that line, and once you just find yourself you know, departures to here. You're departing from things that you're used to, where you have peace of mind, and you're coming to a space where you're going to just challenge your mind.
Okay, so you asked me a question. Okay, so
would you go back to Zimbabwe?
Any day, any hour, any minute. I can still hustle. Okay, it's okay, I can hustle, but okay. Can I Buddha Zimbabwe 10 minutes?
Okay, let's remove you from the creative industry.
Yeah, but I'm saying in Buddha Zimbabwe for 10 minutes. Language not to change. Not change because Zimbabwe is always, it's fast moving.
Okay.
Mabondi, kwa bearers check, kwa agro check, kwa saka zvinoramba move if you're not in Zimbabwe. But still, for my peace of mind, for the joy, for the interactions, for everything, I'd rather be a poor person in Zimbabwe than struggle in England.
Okay, let's put the issues related to mental space, right?
Yeah, because this is where it's all going.
Okay, let's put it aside, right? Pane vakauya kunoko, right? We've got my doctor, we've got my lawyers akauya kunoko. But you know, Zimbabwe instead this thing yekuti tinongoti kwaenda andi tunotenga kwaita anonzimachi No. I anotengeswa kuZimbabwe embe dzinenge dziri pasi. Mabero. Munhu wese anotenga bero.
Kuno order.
Aiwa, tineka system yekufollow the crowd, right? Yes. But ukaona you follow the crowd waya kunoko. Azorona no, but uko kuZimbabwe kundaito zvaito zvogona tobuda. Dzokera back, which makes me
chinotadzi samunhu kudzokera kiki izi akatengesa hembe.
But you humble yourself. If you feel like you can go back, because woman I'm gonna say 3 years hapana chabatika. But akadzokera koko pane munhu anotoa need that, you know.
Calling where your money going, where your money is. Could you are a fisherman but you're playing you're trying to be a carpenter.
You just be realistic with yourself. Don't die in depression in the place of wanting to please people in London. Did Big Ben pasera papa. Yes, it's nice. I mean for a while. Give yourself 6 months. Chibatanze chimari chocho tangira pamwe pano. And never rikoko varikuseka kuti wadzoka there's nothing wrong with trying. Because at least you're exposed.
You're speaking like a pro. You're speaking like a pastor.
You know.
Today I didn't say much. You can hear that I didn't say much. All right. So to my brothers out there, your point, Kiki, is okay. And I have no issues cooking. I do cook. As this kuti zvinhu zvandakatanga kunoko ndo problem imwe hombe. Kune varume vanga vakatunidzwa kana kuti unotunidzwa vakaidzi shewe. I ask my wife, I'll call her any day. She has never called me shewe zvekupfugama and what
much lifestyle chinonakidza kai.
I see lifestyle but try to avoid being
avoiding being an SRB, strictly rural background.
I'll still ask you, how many times have you seen, may his soul rest in peace, your brother, Garage Bika?
Oh, my brother was a loving guy. Like, he was just
romantic.
No, he was romantic. You know, he would be that person who would, besides just his wife, he would be like, Mama, tatu bika mazai. He would actually wake me up for
do that.
Say,
so coming to the UK didn't change the character, the me that used to cook salsa,
we're
rice.
saying adjust the part of you which is inside.
but now munhu zvaanga asingatoitawo zimbabwe aungatange kuudza murume kuti ngaatsvaire mumba.
Aiwa, but comic handingatsvaire mumba ndichibva kushift. Let's be fair, right? And let's say kuti tazodzokera futi kuzimbabwe, right? Zvinhu ngazviitwe out of love, not because of places. Are we going to shift these gender roles based because uri kupi? Saka tikadzokera kuzimbabwe tadzokera. So basically what we're trying to say is let's encourage other to adapt and not to be too cultural. Atiziri kuna naambia ni anda akakwataita zvataita. Anyways, with that being said, because you've been moving and going back to Zimbabwe, muchida also always been like the political status in Zimbabwe and just the development. I don't think it's the right space right now for me to be talking about the politics in Zimbabwe. Okay.
You have depressed me with the statements you've shared. And remember, the conversation started from you Zimbabwean women going to Nigerians, you Zimbabwean women choosing Liberians and Ugandese and all these other tribes because of money. Is it because of money, surely?
Okay, it seems like you're really touched by this topic. I am. Okay, like...
What is it that you want the Zimbabwean men to do so that they become...
Chero.
I buy flowers.
Aiwa, maruva akachipa pa Asda. Atori pounds. Akusi Zimbabwe kuti maruva anodhuraka. Maruva 3 pounds. Take your maruva.
So this is a message to all my Zimbabwean brothers.
If I'm a holidays, I cheaper ma 200 pounds.
We'd go. Tunaenda 30 pounds. Okay, this is a message to all my Zimbabwean brothers, and it's coming from your
big brother.
No, not from a big brother, from your women.
Oh, okay.
Yes, varikuti mari.
Yeah.
But now mari dzevarume hadzikwani. Sometimes you mukatambira mari dzenyu. Wait.
Okay.
Mukatambira mari dzenyu hamusi kuda kushare mabills. And this country is a country where people have to share bills.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
And wakazi Zimbabwe akangweta 2,000 ndeyake yese.
All right, let's say
and the man is supposed to do the rent.
Other grace to share bills until a certain time, right?
What is it that you want to do after a grace period?
Aiwa, kachiratidza wakakuti, panongodiwa ka difference wekuratidza kuti murume handi. Mira. Comic, wait, what I'm trying to say is...
This conversation will not end today.
Okay.
Kana wati waisaka difference kekuratidza kuti munhu murume. Now I'm speaking on behalf of every man.
Okay.
Wamumanikidza kuti aise...
Ndokuzisaka 50p ka extra.
Wait. Murume akabhadhara zvese. Then wakufana kuchiita
Okay, what I'm trying to say is this: to allow a certain level of respect, even like to not allow even more Bible. It was this one my church. Murume nganguradza kuti uri murume. Andika tashika wait. Tashika kuno mirai follow me. Tashika kuno kandika the first year, second day ngatibhadhara 50-50 andika because mari dzakafanana. But again, remember kuti vave vari ma dependent vave ka ndo vanoto enawo even more. From that pasio yes andika eventually what mamboita ma 50 andika pane 10 ma bills mukadzi ngachikafu wakana kuti 4 iwe chikafa 6
ari kumabill atutaura ndapa akiki electricity
okay council tax ma water bill what else
British 50 iPhone 16 Pro Max
aiwa but it wait bills
on 3
you know okay just cover things that you want me to see that you're a man, you are a man, you're a provider,
Okay, I was going to speak to my Zimbabwean brothers. This is a complaint from your ladies. They are complaining. Let's help them when it comes to cooking. Let's help them when... I don't see anything bad with that. If you're doing it out of love, if you know that your partner... Well, kugeza vana, to make sure vana vacho vatorwa chikoro, all these zvema... Akuchisina zvekuti ndini baba. Not kuti akuchisina, but it's that one thing that requires both of us inputting. We've seen the locals do it.
Even to Zimbabwe, that thing, my man can do this.
Zimbabwe, murume akadaro.
But trust me, other women are jealous of men that can actually do things for their women. Because
this conversation, I don't think it's done yet. I don't think we've gone through everything. But if you're seeking help, if you're there, I don't want you to talk to Kiki because she's not a professional counselor. Seek counseling because this country can be depressing.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
We discuss these issues.
But there are these spaces like that, or Zimbabweans should actually create spaces women can be heard.
No.
Spaces. We need to start looking for them.
For now, we need to create spaces where everyone should be heard. And this is the space where men also need to be heard, because kana wakutretenwa kunzi ndokuvisa pasiwa.
But are the council places in our Zim community where people are helping? Okuma church kwanunga church kakunonyewa futhi.
I have one place I'll share. I'll just put the flyer.
We need to actually
I'll put
look
the flyer
into
right now, and then people can go get counseling. I've done this. It's not a paid advert, but I've done this because I know they give counseling to whoever needs counseling, especially when it comes to mental health.
I think it goes back to a music video that Gary once did say, good DPisa. It's
mental health. Yeah.
It's mental health. I'm trying to talk to a friend, but no one is listening. But men are actually dying in depression. Yeah, they've been going through a lot, and men can't voice out what's in their mind. So women are speakers. But men are very quiet and reserved. Sadar, Shava.
Till we meet again. Salute.
All right. All right, thank you.